UFC 238 at the United Center. Marlon "Magic" Moraes taking on Henry Cejudo. Look at that smile on your face. I don't think like you're ready to go quite now, but you certainly will be on Saturday night. What excites you most about matching up with Henry?
Man, I'm very excited. I'm very happy because it's getting closer, you know. Been working for a long time for that moment. And Saturday night, I'm not going to let this go.
4 wins in a row coming in for you here. Does this feel like, are you at your peak, Marlon? Would you say this is the best you've ever been?
Yes, it's time. It's time to go. It's time to go there and get my belt.
So how do you feel about Henry trying to have a belt, both coming up to bantam and fighting at your weight level and trying to hold 2 titles? Is that kind of...
It's interesting, you know. He coming up. It's a challenge. I respect him, you know, moving up. And believe he think he can beat me, you know, believe that he can be the bantamweight champion, but that's not gonna happen.
Have you seen the pictures of him?
Couple, yeah.
He's put on some weight there. Seems like he's like must be living in the weight room.
Yeah, I'm not worried about weight. I'm just worried about skills, you know, about my techniques, you know, and I feel on point, man. I can't wait to Saturday night, go out there. Weight doesn't matter, you know. You have to do you know what you know, and I know what I have to do, and I'm ready for that.
Do you think the longer the bout goes, is that an edge for you? If we get into the 3rd, the 4th, if he's carrying more weight, all that type of stuff?
No matter, you know. I'm ready for the fight, and doesn't matter if we fight 1, 2, 3, 5 rounds. I'm ready.
What'd you think of his match with T.J. Dillashaw?
What do you mean?
Well, I heard some people, I think that it might have been considered a fluke, that victory for him.
Yeah, I was expecting TJ to win, you know, like as a well-rounded fighter. I think TJ, it's a better fighter. Mm-hmm. And Henry was able to catch him and capitalize the moment. And hats off for him, you know. It's not easy to go out there and put TJ away, but I see a little bit as a fluke.
Okay. Say a little bit more. So you think that if they fought again, TJ would get him?
Yes.
Okay.
I do think so. And he finished, you know. Henry, last maybe how many finishes he does have in his career. He's leaving on the point that he's a finisher, that he will finish this quick, this like that. And he's not a finisher. He never been. Why is he going to be now? And especially against me.
Are you afraid of being on the ground with him?
I'm cool. Whatever the fight goes, I'm comfortable.
So what about his speed? Is there anything that...
I'm faster.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so you're faster, you're stronger. Marlon, you got no worries here.
I'm ready to be a champion, you know, and I know Saturday night I'm taking this belt with me.
Yeah. All right. So there's a lot of guys who are giving predictions on this fight. Max Griffin, who was with you in Brazil, he's like, oh, I'm picking Marlon. He's a quote. He's an animal. That brings a smile on to your face right there.
Yeah, I like to watch him. He's a great fighter. He's a tough guy. He's a smart fighter, and it's good to hear this from a guy that knows about the game.
I want to go back just a little bit here. What's the biggest difference for you? You just signed a new contract with UFC. Congratulations. Biggest difference for you with UFC and the World Series of Fighting?
It's my dream. I always dreamed to be in the UFC. When I was in Brazil, 10, 11, 12 years old, I was renting the tapes, VHS to watch UFC 1, 2, 3. And at some point, I want to be inside the TV, you know, and now here I am, and I'm one step to get the belt. And that's what I always want to be, you know. I love the World Series of Fighting. They took care of me. I was a champion there. I was able to accomplish a lot of dreams for my family. But now it's about me. It's not about the money. It's not about anything. It's about be a UFC champion. I want to be UFC champion. So
you really started dreaming about this when you were 10 years old?
I thought about fight, but I start to build that, you know, as I train, as I compete, I put myself on a position to dream, be a UFC champion. you can, if you are young, you can just think, oh, I want to be in the UFC. You got to work your way up, you know, and that's what I did.
You started when you were 7, right? Thai boxing, is that right?
Yes, kickboxing and jiu-jitsu, yeah.
Who got you going?
I had a friend near my house that was a girl, and I liked her. And she kept telling me about kickboxing, and I went one day, I liked it. I was going for the first couple classes, getting beat up by her, and then she left the gym, and I kept training. I compete when I was 9 years old. I like it. I like the adrenaline, and here I am.
So you had a 7-year-old crush, is that what I'm hearing here?
Maybe 8.
8-year-old crush?
8, yeah.
Okay. Where's she now?
She's in Brazil. We don't talk anymore, you know, but okay. I know her, I know who she is, and I'm very thankful for her to put me in this life.
That's awesome. When did you maybe start to realize, you know, I got some serious talent for this?
I think since for the first time I stepped inside a ring, and I saw I could be really good. One guy, he passed away, and he told me, man, you're really little. You sure you want to fight? Man, if you're scared, if you're nervous, just go under the ropes and run away. I said, man, I can get beat up. He can hit me. He can do whatever he wants, but I'm not leaving this ring. I'm going to be inside. I'm going to fight hard until the end. And after the fight, he come up to me. He said, man, I think you really could do that, you know. And he was a knowledgeable guy, and I took the advice.
Where does that I'm willing to get beat up come from? I mean, I'd be running out of the ring, Marlon. I got to be honest.
You got to learn how to get beat up first. Then you learn how to beat up people.
So you took some tough losses, I take it, back in the day, or just in the gym working out?
Yeah, I think my biggest loss is inside the gym. You know, I always work hard. I train with the best, and I challenge myself every day inside the gym.
Okay, so you're at what point? Maybe it's during the World Series of Fighting or whatever, where you realize, like, you know what, this UFC champion thing, it's going to happen for me. Was there any? I don't know. Were you like, you know what? It's only a matter of time before I get to the situation that you're in right now.
Yeah, I think when I was in the World Series and I was putting in great performances, and I saw myself in the gym, like, doing well with the good fighters. And like you just said, I looked myself in the mirror and I said, man, I can be a UFC champion, and I work it for.
What do you think it'll mean for you if you win on Saturday?
Man, it means a lot, man. A lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice. Leaving my family in Brazil, my wife leaving her job, come with me, living my dream, you know, full time with me, my kids, my mother in Brazil, raising me in a tough neighborhood with no money, working with whatever she could, my dad as well. And now I'm here. I'm representing them all. I'm representing a country. I'm representing my city. And I'm taking this belt home. You know, I'm very hungry, excited, and ready.
When you see that Brazilian flag in the crowd, do you feel it in your heart?
Yeah, feel in my heart. I'm here. I'm a Brazilian, and I mean, I can't forget to thank the United States for everything I have. You know,
yeah.
I move here. I find a lot of good people. This country took me, you know, as a son. All the people around me, and man, I'm living my dream, man. I can't ask for more. And I can ask for just a little bit. I want that belt Saturday night.
If you get it, you'll have earned it.
No, I will get it.
Yeah. Okay. Make a prediction. Like, are we going 1 round, 2 round? What do you think? We
never know. You know, fight is a fight, but I'm ready to win. I'm going out there to win.
Okay. You just touched real quick on just growing up. So you didn't have a whole lot, huh?
Yeah, it was tough, man. I'm from a rough neighborhood, you know. I've been able to go out there a couple times and see how they are. And I was maybe 2 years here without go there. When I went back to the school I went when I was young, I was really shocked, you know. And it's tough. I don't know how I get here, but one thing I know, if you work hard, you dream, you believe yourself, you can go wherever you want.
Food on the table? Was it that bad? Did you go without meals?
I couldn't pick, you know.
Yeah.
We had soda only maybe in the weekends, you know. Meat, it's
Yeah.
not, I couldn't say meat, you know, every day. It was tough. It was just what you need to survive.
And would you say that motivated you? Like, I'm going to get out of this situation and help my family?
I always, the biggest thing when I was growing up, and that hurts me a lot, was see my mother working so much and doing a lot of things, cleaning, and I was like, man, I gotta do something for my mother. And I used to play soccer when I was young as well, and I said, man, I want to be a soccer player, I want to be something, because I see all the good players, the good guys, like buying houses for mother, doing like big stuff. And thanks God, I was able to buy a house to my mother, I was able to help her, and I'm still helping her. And I'm blessed, man.
Does she watch you fight?
She doesn't watch, but she supports me. And if I'm here, it's because of her.
But she's never watched you fight?
No, she doesn't like. She watches pieces after, but she doesn't like to watch live.
Maybe you could just show like the celebration.
Yeah, she likes the celebration. She likes to see me happy.
Yeah. Marlon, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. And I think it's going to be an awesome fight. I can't wait to see it. And I'm just feeling your confidence here. I like your chances.
Don't miss it. And you know it's going to be a good fight, and I'm going to win.
Will you shake hands afterwards?
We never know. You know, I'm a professional. I'm going out there with a mission, win. After I win, we never know, you know.
Okay.
He had his life, I have my life.
Yeah, fair enough. So not friends, competitors.
Yeah, we're competitors. We want the same thing. His goal is my goal. It's kind of hard for us to walk through together, you know. We're going to have to walk different paths.
Yeah. Good to see you, Marlon.
Thank you so much.
Marlon Moraes, UFC 238.